Finished editing your stop motion animation exercise, you're ready to add some sounds and music. Now, I showed you in the previous video of how to use Logic Pro to create some sounds, work with loops and software instruments, and bring the exported file into Final Cut. Now I'm going to show you how to open a final video clip in Logic Pro. So it might be a little bit easier. So I'm going to go to Launchpad and open up Logic Pro. And I'm going to go File, New, and Software Instrument. Okay, now I'm going to go up to the file and Movie, Open Movie. So I'm literally opening up my video clip in Logic Pro. And you will see stop motion animation exercise, open, use 24 frames a second, which is what we've used. And if you press spacebar, it plays the video. You can make this window a little bit smaller and see that it's also showing you here the length of the footage. Great. Now you can create your sounds underneath. However, if you've already begun creating music sound, a soundtrack for your video, you can still file open movie and it'll open it up at top, and then you can adjust what you've created. So not to worry if you have something you've been working with already. Now I don't have anything that I've been working with, so I would like to start off with some sort of a drum beat. It's good to start off with an idea. I think for me, the rice falling into the bowl, I'd like to sort of emphasize those sound effects. So I'm gonna plus sign and drummer, create, okay, and I'm gonna go down to the mallet and pick this one here and see how that sounds. Okay, I quite like that. I'm gonna keep that. It's a little bit long. Okay, so if I try to do this, it's going to actually loop. But if you scroll over, it's a little bit finicky. You get these double arrows. There we go. Then you can shrink that sound. There we go. So it ends at the same time as your footage, right? You can hear what this ending sounds like. Well, it actually sounds good. Now I'd like to emphasize the rice falling into the bowl. So I'm going to add a software instrument and create. And I'm also going to try the mallet soft. Let's see what the hard sounds like. A little too intense maybe. I like the soft one. Okay, so now I'd like to record, and when the rice falls in, I'm gonna add extra sounds to emphasize that they're dropping into that bowl. Okay, so record. Okay, and there we go. It's a MIDI file, so it's green. I can close this keyboard now. If I double click it, guess I already, there we go. Double click it, it shows you all the notes. If you're very, very finicky, you could go in and adjust these notes to your liking. Let's play it first and see how that sounds. A little bit late on the start, so I'm gonna move it over a bit. See if that helps. Yeah. That's where a little bit. Let's move it over just a touch because I feel okay. Let's try that again. Okay. Okay, so it ends here, so I should probably cut it off so that there's no more rice pieces falling. So let's get back to here and try to get not loop, but I'm trying to get, oh, double arrows. and it's gonna like end about here. So let's try that now. I could even make it a tiny bit shorter. Tiny little bit. Okay, let's see. About here. Yeah. Perfect. And I feel like it was still a little bit slow on the start. What I can do is go up here and increase so that I can zoom in, make it bigger. So these arrows here are handy. And that way it'll give me a little bit more control with actually moving, because I was moving it before, but I feel like it was moving too much. So let's see, I'm just going to do a little bit. There we go, and then there we go. I think that's going to work better. Maybe even just a smidge. They appear right there. Okay, I want it right there. Very precise. Perfect. So now I can check the end there to make sure that's to my liking, and you get the idea. So once you're finished with creating the soundtrack, you need to export it. So what I'm going to do is I can export this whole thing together with sound. I'm going to go up to, I'm going to actually go to the end of this project here with the white bar. Okay, so this is the end. I'm going to go File, Movie, Export Audio, Export Audio to Movie. Okay, press OK, and then I'm going to call it Stop Motion Exercise with Audio, just so I know for the purpose of this tutorial. Okay, and let's see, it exported it. Exported it to my desktop. Okay, this is it. And great, and it's a movie file. You could actually bring this file just like you would with any other media into Final Cut. Say that you wanted to, you decided you wanted to edit something in there. It is you can bring this in. You can also add it to other clips and projects and so on. So that's pretty straightforward. I hope you enjoy exploring both Final Cut and Logic Pro. And remember, the lab's always open at lunch and after school.